yeah! Motherfuckers, what's crack-a-lackin', you motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for a late Friday night video right here on the main channel. Killer of Demons 66 Boogeyman Night. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this very channel and all my other channels, which are in my pants, down in the description box below. And as always, find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet, and don't forget to tap and slap that fucking bell. Treat it like it's your fucking bitch. And don't forget to turn on all notifications so you never, ever, oh yeah, it's real, ever miss an upload. That's all you gotta do. All you have to do now is get a piece of chest. No, this is what it is. Alright, so that's all you gotta do. Like the video, dislike the video, I don't give a shit what you do, but hit the subscribe button down below on this channel, my other channels, like I said. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell. And hopefully you'll get my videos. If not, well, I can't help you there. But it is pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a long day. Long day. And I'm in a lot of pain right now. Because, well, not from anything I did, you know, with anything, and besides the misses, but but it is what it is. But I had a long day. Woke up really early this morning because I had to do some things this morning. Then I took a quick nap. Then I got up about, what time I got up? About 1 o'clock. And then I had to do some other things. So I took a little bit of the day off because I was going out anyways to Outlaw Wrestling and the NWA, baby. Get to that in a minute. So I did a lot of stuff, you know. Some errands I had to run early on. It was payday, so I got my paycheck and everything, so I'm happy. Then me and the missus had a nice little lunch, and then Rosa stayed home mostly. I went to Outlaw Wrestling and the NWA, baby, in Brooklyn, New York. You wish you knew where, but it was a kick-ass time. Kicked ass. Loved it. Loved it. My first time going to Outlaw. I heard about it, but where they were was way too far from me. It's like, I think it's in Bushwick or Williamsburg, and I really don't like going around there, especially at night. So not a great place to go. I've been there once, and like many moons ago, and we almost got lost in the Marcy Projects coming home from, we went to a little bar in Williamsburg where my good friends Louis and Francesco were playing acoustically, and I'll just say going home was kind of an adventure because we thought we were going the right way home, because we had to go to Manhattan. We had to take the train to Manhattan to go on another train, then go on another train. And long story short, we got lost in the Marcy Projects. That's not a great area to go, because that's where Jay-Z lives. But you know, but anyway, yeah, we got lost, and thankfully there was a nice person that guided us to back to the train station, and got on the train and went on merry way home. And I'll just say that was an interesting night for the missus. because it was apple martini night at the bar, and she had like 6 of them. Because you know how she's an alcoholic, but... So yeah, so I had to basically... I didn't carry her, but... basically kind of hold her up throughout the entire train ride home. This was when I was living in my apartment in Washington Heights, way back when. But yeah, it was an adventure getting all the way home. We had to take a train and get on another train, and we got off in Upper Manhattan in Washington Heights, where we used to live, and Rosa almost broke away from me, holding her, and she's like running down the street trying to get a cab. I'm like, what are you doing? Luckily, she didn't get hit by a car. But in any event, you know, finally got to the apartment, and you know what happened after that. Rosa started puking like a faucet. Then after a quick shower, we had good old fashioned drunk sex, and you know what that means. Drunk sex is the best sex. Oh, absolutely. Good times, but yeah, we didn't stay. We didn't live in that apartment in Washington Heights for long. At least a year. There was like a year and a half. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. So probably not gonna go to Outlaw Wrestling, over there. It's I forget what. I think it's in. It's another church. Let's just say that. But I think it's in Bensonhurst or Williamsburg. I think my tribal chief, wherever he is, would let me know about that. But yeah, whenever it comes back to Brooklyn again, and where I went, which is way in another part of town, I am definitely going again. I love the atmosphere there, the people. What can you say? They love me. They love the prophecy. Everywhere we go, whether it's the WOW or now Outlaw Wrestling, the people fucking come to see us. But I didn't pay them. I mean, I didn't pay them at all. I just went on my Twitter machine and went on Facebook and Instagram saying, hey, the prophecy's gonna be live at Outlaw Wrestling, come see us, we'll sign autographs. And nobody didn't sign autographs today, but we're well known now in the Brooklyn area, baby. Nick will tell you firsthand. Lauren will tell you, for everybody in the prophecy will tell you firsthand how many fans we got. And it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 3 fans. No. We got lots of fans, dude. Lots. And tonight was just, I'm going to review a little bit of the show, not too much, because I don't know what, I was hoping Nick would be here, but he's probably banging Maki Ito, motherfucker! Because he had a big night, so. The tribal chief was recruiting people. We have new members. If you see, even down below in the description box, my new Prophecy Live video, which we cut a few hours ago. We got new members, motherfuckers. We got the Enforcer, Mr. Cowboy Man. Don't know his actual name, but yeah, we call him Cowboy Man. Man with a cowboy hat. And we got a couple of wrestlers. They joined tonight. They know about it. And if you saw my post, my community post earlier tonight, we have a real life prince, motherfucker. Not Prince Idol, but he is the prince, but we have a real prince, ladies and gentlemen. And I'd like to welcome him into the prophecy. He's not here, obviously, but you know him, you love him. He is the leader of the embassy. And that man is Prince Nana. Good friend of mine from way back in the day, dude. Way back. Not even way back. I was like, when I first meet him. Well, I met him way back in Ring of Honor. We all know that. But first time I seen him in many years. Like a few years, actually. I think the last time I saw him was at a FBW show. Or a Ring of Honor show with the Bucks were at. It was like 2016, 2017. last time I saw Prince Nana, like face to face and everything. But Prince Nana is now officially in the prophecy. I told him about it. He's like, yep, sign me up, dude. Sign me up. I'm like, pfft. We had the contract right there, and then we didn't film it, of course. We don't have to film it. But Prince Nana is now in the prophecy. It's great. It is just great to have Prince Nana, a legend in the wrestling world. He is actually coming back to wrestling, he told me. We had a nice, good chat with him, and the tribal chief. We had a great chat. And he told me that he's training with Homicide, Mr. 187 Black. And he's coming back to the ring. He took a shot tonight. Took a nice big punch right in the face by who hit him? Homicide actually hit him. So who knew? The guy is training him to make a comeback in the ring. Beat him up tonight. So, but yeah, Prince Nana's coming back to the ring. He's got a new promotion coming out. I forgot the name of it. Damn, I should have freaking asked him. Well, I got him on. I have to friend him on Instagram now. I gotta ask him about that. Not tonight, but probably tomorrow. I think it's called the United Wrestling Federation League or something like that. I think it's the UWFL. I don't forget what it was. But take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, Prince Nana's coming back to the ring, which is great. We haven't seen him in the ring in a very long time. He used to wrestle in Ring of Honor in the early days. It wasn't that bad, but hasn't fought in a long time. But great to see him. He used to be on Facebook. We used to talk like all the freaking time on Facebook. He's the one who actually got me introduced me on Facebook to Joel Maximo, because I was asking if he say, hey, I actually put up a post, like I don't have it anymore. I don't even know if it's even up there, but I asked if it's like, hey, Kerry Silken, do you have it? I was asking for jobs in Ring of Honor and stuff like that. And then out of the blue, Prince Nana freaking messaged me on Facebook. He says, oh, I got a guy I think you should talk to. I was like, okay, who? Sends me Joel Maximo's Facebook page. So I'm like, Joel Maximo, cool. SATs, back in the day. So, got in touch with Joel. And, yeah, we became friends on Facebook. And then I told him, I want to get into business somehow. Ring announcing, play-by-play, color commentary, interviewer, whatever. Ring crew, I don't give a shit. Blah, blah, blah. So we set up a date to meet up. Not that kind of day, but I went to his old school where he used to run his shows out of, which was like a garage or something like that. His old school, actual school where he used to teach and wrestle, and they had events there and everything. So way far from where I used to work. Yeah, I went there. We talked for like maybe 15-20 minutes, and then Sultan Sultan came in. Actually, he came. Me and Rosa were walking. We didn't know what the hell this place was. And then we see him coming from behind. He's like, "Hey, you guys going to the wrestling show tonight?" I was like, no. I was like, no, we're looking for this place. I'm looking for Joel Maximo. He's like, oh, follow me. So we followed him. Well, I followed him, and Rosa went somewhere else. Of course, she didn't want to come in. I don't know. But in any event. So I go in, I meet Joel for the first time, shook hands, we talked for like 20 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Then we were going to set up another time to meet up, and then we were supposed to go over some tape, and I was actually going to, try to get an audition to possibly do play-by-play or color commentary or something like that, because the commentary team sucked as hell. In back in FSW, the two guys that did play-by-play and color sucked. I'm sorry. Wesley Bowles, if you all know and love, if you know him, but if not, then too bad. But yeah. So we were gonna set up that, and then we took a picture, and then out of the blue, Joel says, "Hey, you want to learn some moves?" I'm like, "You think?" I was like, my body's kind of all fucked up. He's like, "No, don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you or anything, blah blah blah." It's like, "You might get hurt at first, blah blah blah." So I'm like, "All right, I'll try a couple moves here and there, blah blah blah." Show me how to take a bump. I'm like, "I know how to take a bump easy." Boom. The first couple times, I hurt myself. I kind of almost knocked myself completely out. But thankfully he showed me how to do it correctly, and then from there I did like maybe 20 bumps in a row. Got dizzy a little bit, but I started doing that, ran the ropes a little bit, and then collar, elbow, tie up, easy stuff, easy fucking stuff. And then me and Joe actually wrestled a little bit. I didn't give him the Gilmore cutter. I learned that after. I figured that out. But, yeah, I got a little bit of training. And then, I went on my merry way. And then Joel hits me up like a couple days later. He says, "Hey, you want to, said, you look pretty good. You want to come to my school and train?" I'm like, "Not really. Because I have a job and I can't really, I want to focus on my job. And not, and I was like this close to getting in the business, this close. I could have worked on the Joel, and I would have been fucking champion of Brooklyn. I am right now, but it is what it is. But I could have been have real belts and stuff. I have real belts, but you know what I mean. So I was like, you know what? I was like, let's do one more training, and then I'll make a decision after that. So he's like, "Okay, come on down, blah, blah, blah." So I went down on another weekend, spent like an hour and a half training. I was like, tired as fuck. And my back was in pain. My back was like that. My back is all shot. I'm 45. I'm shot. So we did some more bumps and training, blah, blah, blah. Then I was like training with him again. Then he brings another guy. I'm like, "Oh, great. Now I'm going to get legit, he's going to get my butt kicked." He's like, no, don't worry about it. He's like, guy comes in, Joel says, "Take it easy on him." Pick a guy, start whipping my ass. Not legit whip my ass, but he's picking me up, body slamming me and everything. He's like, "Pete, just do bumps," and then he's like, he's like, "You know how to take the bump, right?" He's like, "Just take a couple of these and then you'll be fine." And then, we go from there. So I took a couple of body slams. One was fucking hard as fuck. Like, damn. I looked at Joe, I'm like, "Dude!" But in any event, I got up. After like 3 or 4 of them. I was like, "All right, now you pissed me off." So we started going at it. Collar, elbow, tie up. We're running the ropes. I'm clotheslining the guy and everything. Then I looked at Joe and I just started going I went like this. And Joe's like, "Uh-oh," he knew it was coming. And then I staggered the guy a little bit with an elbow shot. Right? It was like he had me from behind, and I went, boom! And he went, ooh! And then next thing you know, I turned around, bang! Gilmore cutter, laid him out. And then I just caught him, and then Joe's like, and he's like, "Damn!" I said, "Damn, Pete, holy shit." And then I had to pick up the guy. I said, "Dude, you okay?" I didn't mean to do it really hard like that. He's like, "No, dude, that was great." And Joel's like, "Pete, you really want to train?" I was like, "What do you think?" It's like, I was like, we'll see. I was like, I didn't make my decision right then and there. I was like, blah, blah. Then he somehow he hits me up on my phone. I'm at work. He hits me up. He's like, "Pete, you have $500?" I'm like, "What? $500 for what?" I'm trying to find out, like, what did he want it for? He never gave me an answer. He's like, "Oh, no, never mind. Forget it." That's the last time I talked to him. Last time I saw him. Well, actually, I saw him after that, but I never asked him about the $500 shit. I think he really wanted me to train me even more. Like, wrestle at his school. Go to his school, wrestle, learn the ropes, and then maybe he'll put me on the show. But me being a dumbass, I said no because of my body and everything. my condition and everything. I was like, no. God forbid, you know. I could have been the fucking FSW or FBW champion right now, like, years ago, but, yeah. Well, I'm still the champion of champions. You're Extreme Champion of the world, and you're undefeated, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, and you're a tribal god. And that's why all you motherfuckers on YouTube that don't believe that the prophecy is real, you know who you are, right? They're Scrody and you UK butt buddy faggot friends. Because you know what you do all day? Besides wank the monkey and use your blue chew. Don't forget to chew, not swallow. Don't take after you know who. But all you guys do is acknowledge me. That's what you guys do. That's what all the fans are doing now. They're acknowledging the prophecy, the greatest thing since sliced bread. But it is what it is. So I caught up with Prince Nana. I had the picture on my community page. Newest member of the prophecy. No, that's not photoshopped, by the way. How can it be photoshopped? Pfft, morons. Oh, you're a Make-A-Wish kid. No, I'm just gifted. I'm lucky and you're not. I get real views, you get clout views. And it's true, you do. All those 500-600 hits you get, they're mostly clout. Mostly clout. And then, you know, being the dumbasses you are, bring up shit from 2015 with Crap Queen and blah blah blah. It's like, oh, Peter said this in 2015, you know, about Crap Queen. You know, you want a Crap Queen to suck his dick. That was when me and Crap Queen were feuding. Blah blah blah. Then they apologized for that, but they still don't. They don't give two shits. Like, oh, you might apologize to her, but you still said it. Yeah, you still have pedophile thoughts. You still want to do things to kids. I'm like, no, I don't. You people have no fucking lives. You need. It's basically slander. It's all slander. What it is, fiendish slander. I mean, I personally don't care. I moved on from it. Brittany, Trap Queen has moved on from it. And then shows things from like 2018, 2019 when I asked Brittany like straight up like, what is your age? And she told me her age. I mean, legit told me her age. Then again, she may or may not have may have lied about that, but I'm not sure. But I took it with a grain of salt, and I was like, okay, fine. And I said, you know, if anything happened back in the day, I still apologize for her. And she's like, okay, let's just move on. And then, you know, dumb fucks still bring it up. And I went to Brittany, I told them these people are still saying the same shit about me and you and everything. She did a video telling people to stop all the hate about me and everything. It's like, she doesn't hate me, has no beef with me, and this and that. So, like I keep saying, get over it. It's 10 fucking years. 10 years since that shit. Or in some of these, you know, some of these butt buddy screw videos they keep bringing up. 7 years ago, 4 years ago. And I apologize for it. They still bring it up. It's like, oh, we're not going to forget that. You still did it. So what? It's years ago. I'm a different person now, motherfuckers. So, suck my dick, alright? And I'm only saying that because you're fucking in your 20s and 30s. I can legally say that. I mean, legit. Blow me, alright? Because you're not going to go anywhere in your life, so... And you're not going to get the girls that me and the prophecy get, especially the guys like me, Nick, and Prince. And the other male members of the prophecy, we get more pissing than you do. Because you're all jealous that you can't get it yourself. That's why you need Blue Chew. Because you can't get it up and you can't please a woman. You play with your toy. You're just jealous of the prophecy and how many members we get and who our members are. Simple as that. Simple as that. But yeah, great to see Prince Nana. Talk to him during the show. We had a great time. Pretty good matches, I would say. Pretty good matches. Crowbar was there. We all remember the legendary Crowbar. And who's the person that we all know that he used to be with? You know who the person he used to be with. I still think about it to this day. Daphne Unger, who tragically passed away last year. I went up to Crowbar and said, yo, man, damn, I'm so sorry about Daphne. I almost teared up. I swear to God. Right in front of Crowbar. I know it might have been embarrassing. I almost did. I was like, I can't believe Daphne, you know, my tears were almost coming out of my eyes. I miss Daphne. I still miss Daphne to this day. Because she's such a great person. And the way she died, you know, suicide, killing herself, really hit home to me and everything. And you saw the video I did on my Metal Guy channel, which is legit, real emotion. Oh, you were laughing. You were laughing your Charlie Wolfcare video. You just did it for clout. You did it for views and subs. No. I don't do those type of videos. When I do my rest in peace videos, I do not do them for clout. I do not do them for likes and subs. I just mention my channel, and if people want to watch it, fine. They want to sub, fine. I'm not doing it for views and subs. I'm just telling people about my channels. And if you don't like it, well, too bad. Have you done a video about Daphne? No. You didn't do it at the time. That video's like over 400, almost 500 hits. And that's real views, by the way. But I showed a lot of emotion in that. I almost legit cried. I had to stop the video like 15 minutes in. I was going to keep going, but I was like, you know what? I was getting so emotional, I had to stop. So I stopped the video. I finished the video. It's like, guys, I got to go. Stop the video. And then after the video, I legit bawled out. Because I missed Daphne so much then, when she died that day. I found out from Jenna and Jerry that morning. I'm like, no, please don't tell me she died, please. Because I knew it from the night before when Deluxe Man was live. And people in his chat were telling me, Daphne's in trouble, Daphne's in trouble. She put up some stuff on Instagram, so I went on her Instagram, left her a message saying, please do not do something stupid. Get some help, please. And then next thing I know, Jenna and Jerry messaged me in the morning. The next morning, she tells me he's dead. Tells me she's dead, I'm sorry. And I just lost it. I'm like, damn! So I went up to Crowbar like a man and said, yo, man, I'm so sorry about Daphne. She was like a real, person to me. I mentioned, having her as a pick base in one of my old Eve heads. Well, I think it was the XWF way back in the day. But, yeah, man. I miss Daphne to this day. Also met Mike Knox. That was kind of cool. Homicide, of course. Can't forget Homicide. Blah, blah. LAX motherfuckers. Good stuff. Good stuff. Met Melina again. She remembered me from the last time we met. We talked about the Hall of Fame and everything. I'm still petitioning for her to get in the Hall of Fame. And then when she does get in the Hall of Fame, you can thank me. Well, she can thank me in her own way. No, I'm kidding. Also met JC Storm, her opponent that night. Very beautiful Latina woman. Ooh, caliente. She follows me on Instagram, by the way. Took a couple of nice pictures. I'll put the pictures. I do have pictures and some video. Some of the video, I'm going to try to put up, but some of it might get copyrighted, so I might risk it. And if it does get a copyright claim, I'll just take the video down. I'll just put it up on my Instagram page. But we'll see what happens. I might put it up later tonight, or I'll put it up tomorrow. It's 1:45. I might be put it up later after this video is all done. I might put it up later or early tomorrow, so you guys can see Melina's hot entrance. What else did I videotape? I videotaped some of the Crowbar Mike Knox match because it went a little bit hardcore, and like Mike Knox got sent onto a guardrail, and I think Crowbar did too. Then it was there was a big fight. It was Homicide and who did he fight? I forgot who he fought, but I forgot who Homicide fought, but they fought in the crowd, and then they were going at it and everything. I taped some of that. Lighting was really bad, but you probably can make some of it out. So I might put up that. I don't think I'll get copyright from Outlaw because it's fan made, so my creation. So I mean, if they say anything. If the people from Outlaw, who I'm good friends with, say anything, I will either take it down or ask for permission. But I don't think it's going to be a big problem. I've done it before with Joel and FSW. But the problem when I did some of the matches, I had to cut down the music because it was copyrighted music, which fucking pissed me off. But still, I got a lot of hits on those. So it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. But all in all, Melina won her match with JC Storm, of course. Crowbar beat Mike Knox thanks to the a tag team called The Audacity, who comes out like Casey Jones, his little foot soldiers. They come out with like legit freaking looks like Predator masks, but it's really Casey Jones masks. They don't come out with the hockey sticks and shit like that, like John Hennigan would. They fought the main event, not MAIN event, MANE. They had a guy look like the ringleader, and another guy was like a luchador dressed up in a lion's mask, like a luchador lion's mask, and they won. They beat the Audacity, which was kind of pissed me off because like they look kind of cool. Their theme music is damn good. Tom Latimer had a match with some other guy. Speaking of, here he is now. Now it took him long enough to get here, you ass. No, I'm kidding. The tribal chief, the man, he's here. Nick Infante 92, he is here. And he'll tell you straight up how fucking Outlaw Wrestling was tonight and the members we got tonight. Tell you straight up. Nana, Melina, Crowbar, JC Storm, Cowboy Man, got a couple of guys. I got two new women, and we got Prince Nana and Melina. Melina's, I think, the biggest acquisition we have right now. And I didn't pay her off. I didn't do this and do that. You have no proof. You had no proof I pay people off. I just asked nicely, and I told him, I was like, hey, this is I got a little group on YouTube and, real life group here also. It's like, we really want you to be in our group. You don't have to, you don't want to, it's fine. We're okay with that. We'll all support you anyway. And Melina's like, oh, sure. Nana immediately said yes. Right, Nick? Nick knows what I'm talking about. But we got members galore. And you think it's still fake. It's still fake, right? Mm-hmm. Prove it's fake. Prove it. I mean, really, prove it. I'm waiting. We're waiting. Prove it. I proved it 4 times now. Really 3, but 4. It's really 4 times. 4 times, 3 videos. It's real. It's not in my head. It's real as it can come. It's real life shit. And if you don't believe it, well, then you don't believe in anything else. We don't believe in you either, because you're a bunch of fake people. Because you can't do anything about it. You can't stop the prophecy. You can't. You can't, and you never will. That's all I gotta say about that. If you could kiss my rosy red eyes, my honey. That's pretty much it. So yeah, and we're gonna get more in the next few weeks. the next few weeks, we're going to get a whole lot more. We may even get another Latino sensation. Possibly. I wanted to get Homicide, but he kind of ran away, but he was a little bit busy. So, but, we may, hopefully, me and Nick are going to try to write up the contract for August the 13th when WOW comes back to Brooklyn. And a certain member of used to be a member of the Inner Circle will be there. Former member of LAX. He knows a guy named Eddie Kingston. He knows a guy named Conan. And he knows a guy named Ortiz. And I think you know who that one is. That's Mr. Santana. No, not the guitar player Santana, not Carlos Santana. His name is Santana, or his actual name, Mike Santana. From LAX, motherfuckers. Santana's going to be there August the 13th. And we're going to do some recruiting. If I can get Santana, you know who's going to come next. Ortiz. Possibly you can get Eddie Kingston. Possibly, but not a definite. And maybe, just maybe, next time I see Homicide, I can get Homicide. And if I can get Hernandez too, that'd be great. Get all the Latin American exchange in. But then again, I gotta talk to Diamante. I gotta talk to Sarita. I don't know how I can get in touch with Sarita. And it's a long shot, but I could possibly get good old Selena Vega in Rosita. Possibly. It's possible. It's not going to be definite. I didn't say it's going to be definite. I'm going to get all these wrestlers to join, but me and Nick are going to write up those papers, and we're going to write up some contracts. We don't have to pay you. We don't have to pay. It's like, we're not paying you to be here. So, you want to be in? Great. Sign the contract. Don't want to? It's fine. We'll just move on to the next one. Like you trolls should do. Move on. But you don't, because you love how I dictate. Especially mine, because I have a large one. I don't need Blue Chew to do that. But I digress. Alright. So, but yeah, it was a great time. I can't wait to go again whenever they come back to that particular place I went to. And it's gonna be some good shit. So next actual indie show I'm going to is in August. That's where Santana will be. So me and Nick will be there once again. Sadly, Mikey Mittens will not be there because he's gonna be at GCW that weekend. Yeah. Well, it's probably gonna be me, Nick, our cowboy enforcer of the prophecy. He will be there, maybe, and Shane Fair would definitely be there. He's our ring announcer and everything. So. Gonna be a great time. Great time in August. That's pretty much it. Alright, let's get to some chat. Like I said, we got Nick in the chat. And we got the Tribal Queen in the chat as well. And if anybody else is watching, well, come on in and say hello. If not, get the fuck out of here. But you love to watch and you love to clip my shit because you think you can own me with what I say. Ooh, he's still obsessed. Ooh. Obsess this, motherfuckers. Obsess this. Come on. But you're too pussy to do anything, so. Pussy! It is what it is. Alright, Lauren says, I'm here, PD. That's good. By the way, like your look tonight, I wasn't wearing anything from the Men's Warehouse. Because when you go to the Men's Warehouse, you're going to like the way you look. Guaranteed. Now, did you like my shirt, my JT Dunn shirt, elbow knockout shirt, which is what I will give to a lot of these trolls? Elbow, Gilmore cutter, knockout, good night, see you in hell. Or did you just like my picture with Prince Nana that I put up on my community post? And I put up a couple of pictures on Discord with me and Nick, so. Well, thank you. thank you for that. Thank you for that. I will, like I said, I will be putting some of the other stuff that I did take tonight on my Instagram page, maybe later tonight. Most likely to be tomorrow. It's like 1:55 in the morning. I'm kind of tired from tonight. I'm still wired, but I'm getting like really tired. A good thing I ate when I got home. I might have some ice cream later. But some ice cream. But it is what it is. But thank you for that, Lauren. Thank you very much. See what I do, Lauren. See how great I am. See why I'm gonna be, I'm the most popular guy in the prophecy, and on YouTube and in real life. I'm better than you, and you know it. I'm better than MJF too. Maxwell Jacob Fart Knocker. Sorry there, dude. Alright, anyway, Lauren says, good. Then she says, love Homicide and Hernandez, the original at LAX. With Conan as their manager back then. And then, Santana Ortiz came in. Way back after that. Were managed by, Conan. Then Eddie Kingston came into TNA, or Impact. He joined up with Santana Ortiz to face Conan's group, which was Homicide and Hernandez. Remember that whole big feud they had? Woo! That was awesome. It's good stuff back in the day. Good stuff. But yeah, I always like see Homicide. I always like seeing Homicide when I go to indie shows and he's on those indie shows. Because it's just great to see him. Just doesn't use the Gringo Killer anymore. I think you know why. I think you know why. It's one of the most dangerous moves in all professional wrestling. Next to the pile driver, next to the Canadian Destroyer, and any other move that could probably break your neck. He doesn't use it anymore. He does use the Gringo Kata! Bang! Gotta tell him to stop doing that! Because it's almost a version of the Gilmore Cutter. Some people are gonna have to pay up. I'm gonna have to start charging rent for every time somebody uses a RKO, Diamond Cutter, Ace Crusher. I'm gonna have to start charging. People, some of you wrestlers, you need to pay up soon. Pay up pretty damn soon. It is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. But great to, always great to see Homicide. Black, what's the 187? Black. Ese Eddie Guerrero. I was like yelling at Nick. I was like Eddie Guerrero somehow appeared at the event. And I'm like, you start talking to Nick. He's like, Nick, ese, why is this pedo doing all my moves, ese? I told him everything he knows, ese. Pero Eddie Guerrero, ese. Latino heat. What is this black stuff, ese? I don't know. And Nick's like, I don't know. Then Nick's going to me. He's like, what the hell is Eddie Guerrero talking about? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about half the time. Dominic, I'm your puppy. I know. We know. Eddie Guerrero, Latino heat. I'm giving that Latino heat to China essay in heaven essay. Oh, she's loving that Latino heat. See, I'm losing my voice now. Wouldn't you like that? Shut up, sit down. But anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Lauren says, yeah, first bump is a bitch. You think? The first one's always the hardest one. It's like the first time you have sex. It hurts the first time, but then after a while, when you're getting it real good, you're like, it's like warm apple pie. I should know. I should know. I've been giving the vitamins out since I was 20-some-odd years old. Why do you think I've been with so many women back in my day? I'm with the missus for 14 goddamn years. Damn it, woman! Because she loves the steak. Excuse me. Anyway. Alright, Lauren says Joel and Max are the best. Who's Max? Oh, you mean Joel Maximo? Maybe I read that wrong. I don't know. Okay. R.I.P. Scream Queen Daphne, yeah. Yeah. Just... I'm thinking about it now, and I'm gonna start getting emotional. I don't want to right now. But she is screaming from heaven right now. Great person. Never met her. I would love to meet her. I would have loved to meet her. I still want to meet Rosemary in person. Not on Twitch, but, you know. I mean, real life in Brooklyn. I would love for her to come to Brooklyn or in New York City or something like that for an indie show. Then you know. Then you will know. Me and my demon bride are like this. And then you will really know the prophecy's more real than real it is right now. If I get Rosemary, I'm gonna try to talk to Rosemary. It's like, you might not know this, but you know, it's like I mentioned about prophecy. Like, I have a little group called the Prophecy. I kind of like mention it sometimes on your Twitter page and your Instagram page. You know, that's me saying the guy. It's like, oh, that's you. It's like, you should know. It's like, you liked it. You liked one of my posts, so. Not that I got gassed up. I was like, oh, Rosemary liked my tweet. I made the prophecy right there. No, I made the prophecy way before that. I didn't need Rosemary's stamp of approval. I didn't need it. I was just talking about TK and everything. I just put #prophecy. She liked my tweet because she knows the prophecy is real now. She was talking about it before Adam Cole was talking about it. You think about it. That kind of rhymed. Rosemary had a prophecy called, you know, way back in the early days of Decay, which then led to my prophecy coming in, and then Adam Cole ripped me off, bastard. Adam Cole, baby, ripped me off with the prophecy of the Undisputed Era. Remember when they won all the belts? Where did he get that idea from? Me. That's it. Okay, Nick's here. Hey, Nick. Nick says, that was quite a show. You're damn right. You're damn right. It was damn good. Not as no, I think it was better than the WW show we went to. Now, I mean, that was good, but what tonight was damn good. We had fans coming up to us and like everything. Said we did not have any girls come up to us. You know. Well, besides Melina and JC Storm, but. Oh yeah, you weren't there, Nick, after the show. You should have stayed around, man. You should have stayed around. Cause me and Mikey were like taking down the ring and everything, cause we're good boys, and then like I talked to Crowbar for a little bit about Daphne, talked to referee Ozzy for a little bit, and then I was just hanging around, and then out of the corner of my eye I see Melina and GC Storm come out, and I'm waiting to get a picture. Like 60 people I came up to Melina after the show. And JC Storm taking pictures and talking for like 15 minutes. I'm like, get on! I want to take a picture. I want to take a picture. Get out of here. Go home. And like, it was mostly like Mexican and Spanish people. So, I mean, I didn't want to mess around with that. But, you know, let them have their fun. But yeah, I took a picture with Melina. I was talking about the Hall of Fame, and then she was starting to tell me that like the Hall of Fame was all about, you know, the good old days and everything. You know, I mentioned that. It's like, why did they put the Bella twin, like I said sluts, but the Bella twins before you? She's like, yup. And it's like, why did they put Beth Phoenix before you? She agreed with me. And I said, I go on YouTube every freaking year during the Hall of Fame time, and I said the Hall of Fame is garbage. And then she starts going into the story about how the Hall of Fame used to be about nostalgia and everything, all the old timers like Andre the Giant, Gorilla Monsoon, people like that. Now Vince just puts in any schmuck that really some of them don't deserve to be in there before other people. But at least this year's class was actually good. Undertaker, the Steiners, I thought were good finally, and then other people. But yeah, she agreed with me that the Hall of Fame is, not what it used to be, and it's like just becoming a joke. Until the day that she gets put in, or Miss Elizabeth gets put in, or Mickey James or Gail Kim and people like that deserve to be in, I will not give the WWE Hall of Fame any fucking praise at all. Except for this year, when they actually put The Undertaker in, but we're 7 years too late. God forbid who they put in next year. They don't put in Triple H. They probably put in The Rock maybe next year. But I'm talking about the women. If they don't put Melina in next year, or Gail Kim, or Mickey James, and they keep forgetting about Miss Elizabeth, the original First Lady of Professional Wrestling, no, not Maria Kanellis. They don't put those ladies in the next few years, because Stephanie's going to get in there. Eventually. She got kicked out of WWE. Boy, did they bury her. And it's like, now it's like, why do you think she left? She didn't want to be a part of that shit anymore. She was getting so bullied, she's like, I'm out of here. Now there was a report I read today that Stephanie may not be coming back to WWE. She might not come back to her position. Now at this rate, Hunter should just leave too. This is the Nick Khan cycle. Doesn't care. He's killing WWE from within. And just Vince McMahon's like, okay, do it. I'm gonna fire my daughter, and next I'm gonna fire my stupid son-in-law. And then Nick Khan, you can take over, because I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna die. Was Vince McMahon used to coin, life sucks, and then you die. And pretty much his company is dead. It is what it is, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, great show. Nick was there. We had a ball. We had a ball, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? Okay. Anyway, we were just like making fun of all the people that looked like other wrestlers that look like other people that we know on this very platform. A guy who dressed up as a tiger looked like a reptilian. But I digress. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Nick says, I was glad to make it home to catch the main event of AEW Rampage. Yeah, I didn't get home till, what time did I get home? I got home at 11:15. And then I had to, I fed the wrestling cat. Then I was talking to Rosa for a little bit. Then I called my mom just to make sure I was home. Then I got some good old fashioned good sex after that. That's why I'm doing this video so late, because I had good sex. That's why. And I showed Rosa the picture of me and Prince Nana. She was fucking jealous. It's like, why didn't you take me? So you didn't want to go. You should have still took me. Yeah, but you had other things to do. She wasn't feeling well anyway. She hasn't been feeling well lately, so I didn't want to risk, buying her an extra ticket and eating it. You know what I mean? Lose 30 fucking bucks. But hopefully I can get her to go to WOW. But you won't be seeing her on any Prophecy Live videos. Sorry. Sorry. And you won't be seeing her on my social media that much. Not that you could anyway, because all my social medias are private. It is what it is. Let me move on. But yeah, we'll get to AEW and Smackdown a little bit in just a second. Lauren says, Mikey? Yeah, Mikey was there too, right, Mike? Yeah, I was there. All the fans was like coming up to me saying I'm awesome, and I loved it. Yeah, Prince Nana actually said hello to you. Remember that? Yeah, Prince Nana said I'm awesome too. He wanted to fight me for some odd reason. I don't know why. I don't know. I was telling him, it's like, you know, I was telling other people, like random, like a few people, like asking me like about Mike Awesome, like, oh, you know, they're asking him about Mikey and everything, and I said I want to get Prince Nana, Mikey to fight Prince Nana one day, you know, but sadly he's dead. I'm not dead. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I forgot. I got this goddamn halo on my head. And I go, well, so I told Mike, sorry, I don't have any Dragon Balls, and then I think it was Nick or some random fan at the show said, oh, Prince Nana has the Dragon Balls. I was thinking about, damn it, that's nasty. But yeah, Mikey got noticed. Right, Mike? Yeah, I was freaking awesome. You know, I wanted to stay, but I had to go because I had another commitment. You didn't tell me about that. I didn't even know you left. I thought I told you I left. No, you didn't tell me. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to leave anyway. Oh, why did you leave? Fucking New Jack, man. That fucking guy stalks me every minute. And you're supposed to team up with him and me at All Out? How are we gonna communicate with that fucking guy? Jerome. Motherfucker. Damn it. Dude. New Jack. Jerome. Stop fucking around and stop stalking Mike. Stop it. We got 2 more months to train. I want to beat these fucking people up and show them what the meaning of extreme means. Right, Mikey? Yeah, I'm gonna pound on these motherfuckers through glass tables. Cause I'm awesome. And you, Jack, you better bring all those sights and shit. Bring all that crap you bring to the ring once in a while. Right? Do it. Jerome, this is Mikey. Bring all that shit. Bring the guitars. Bring the golf clubs. Bring the sights. Bring fire. I don't give a shit what you bring, motherfucker. Just, you know, do what. Just do it, all right? Not like that, but you know what I mean. Let's just work together and beat these motherfuckers up at All Out, okay? I want to have my last actual real match to mean something, okay? Motherfucker! Alright, motherfucker. Good. Now go smoke your weed. Yeah, you go smoke your weed, asshole! Mike? No, Mike. None of that, Mike. None of that. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, you finally saw Nick live and in color. How'd you feel about that? Oh, Nick was awesome. He was like, oh, not as awesome with me, but it was awesome to see him live. Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick. Nick, you bastard. Nick. All right, easy, Mike. Don't get hard on now. I'm sorry. Okay. But you know, just cool. But great that you were there. Everybody loved you. Yeah. So. Anyway, Mike, I gotta let you go. I gotta finish up. So, I'll talk to you later, okay? Okay, Brian Gilroy, you have a great show, because you're awesome. But not as awesome as me. Just remember that. Okay. Don't forget to say bye to your fans, and Nick, and Lauren, and everybody. Right? Go ahead. Say it! Alright. Bye, fans! Bye! Bye! I love you all! Just remember, I'm awesome! Okay, get out of here. A guy never shuts up. But he's a legend in his own mind. Excuse me. All right. Lauren says Eddie Kingston. Yeah, he was on tonight on Rampage. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, you love the shirt. Yeah, got that from JT Dunn himself. Great man. I haven't seen JT in a long time. He wrestles for in New England usually. New England Championship Wrestling, I think. Where Mike Vernon used to work at. It was nice that as soon as the show started, Nana comes out with I think one of his members of the embassy or the new embassy, and he starts talking about Mike Vernon, the crown jewel, and he talks about that very serious accident he got into last month. But he's recovering nicely. I don't know when he's gonna get out of the hospital and how much rehab he's got. I don't think we're gonna see Mike Vernon till maybe next year. That's sad. For the Man of Steel. Man is very lucky to be alive right now. I guess Superman himself was actually looking down on him. Christopher Reeve was actually looking down on Mike Vernon. But when he does make his triumphant comeback to the indie wrestling scene, he's going to get a massive pop. And his theme song, Hail to the King, is going to be blasting at an indie show in Brooklyn or wherever near you. So, but I can't wait for Mike Vernon to come back, man. I miss the guy. I think we all do. Nick misses him a lot, too, so, But glad you like the shirt. JT Dunn. Good guy. Follows me on Facebook and Twitter. Well, actually, he follows me on Twitter and Instagram. And you should, too. Alright, Lauren says, take care of her girls and Paul. Okay. Okay, Nick then tells Lauren, we saw a tag team called The Main Event, and one of them is a lion, but at least it's a better lion than you-know-who. Exactly. Mr. Reptilian. Like, seriously. Alright, anyway, Lauren's about to go to bed. It's 2:10 in the morning. I'm heading to bed. Okay. Well, good night. We'll talk tomorrow. And I've still got 5 people in here. Probably all trolls. I could care less. Anyway. What else? We have, okay. Lauren says, LOLs, that's good, Nick. I had a long day. Good night, Nick and Petey. Hiya, Rosa. Okay, I'll tell her you said hi. When I get back to, when I actually finish this up and go to bed, which I'll probably be doing in a little bit. Not that I gotta do anything this weekend, but, I mean, I do got stuff to do tomorrow. We're going to, me and Rose are going to the, Garden tomorrow to watch Game 6 of the Rangers series. I'm surprised after the show, a lot of people are coming up to me because I was wearing the Ranger hats today. They was like, oh, good luck to the Rangers. Not in a bad way, but like, and everything. Because the stupid DJ at the end of the fucking show plays the fucking New York Yankees victory thing, and I was pissed. By the way, the Mets won tonight. 7-3 against the Los Angeles assholes of Anaheim, who still can't win a game, and they won one game in the last 15 games. Whoosh. But the Mets came out, beat the fucking shit out of them. Tyler McGill, good game. He's back. Pick's a pretty good game. Let's see what happens with that. Tomorrow we got Cookie Carrasco on the mound. Oh yeah, tonight's game was on Apple TV. Thank God I did not watch it when I got home. Thank God I did not. I cannot stand Apple TV announcers. They are boring. Give me Gary, Keith, and Ron. That's it. Don't give me Joe Buck. Joe Fuck is a piece of shit. And Troy Gaiman. Thankfully, well, actually, we still have to hear him on the NFL. I think Joe Buck went to Monday Night Football. So I have to deal with him when the Niners play on ESPN. Ugh. Or did he? Wait, no. Didn't Troy Gaiman go to Sunday Night Football? Don't care. But it is what it is. So yeah. So after the Yankees fucking song plays, then the DJ did me a favor. You didn't even have to ask him. He played the Rangers goal theme. Oh. Did he play the Let's Go Rangers? But it is pretty much what it is, and that's that. Oh yeah, so Game 6 tomorrow night in Tampa. We'll see if the Rangers can stave off elimination again and get it to the Garden on Monday for another Game 7. Imagine the Rangers do what they did in the semifinals against Carolina and win Game 6 at the Game 6 and 7. They go to the Stanley Cup. And God forbid they go to Game 7 against the fucking Avalanche and win. I think it'll probably be the first. It might be the first NHL team in the history of the NHL to win every series in Game 7, including the Stanley Cup playoffs. Stanley Cup finals, I should say. Is it going to happen? Probably not. You never know, but the Rangers come out red hot. They don't fuck around and find out what happens when they go into the penalty box. Because they know what happens. They can control Kucherov and Stamkos, especially those two guys, and then try to get the other guys on the team and then get some fucking shots. Make fucking Vassy, stand on his fucking head. Make him get stressed out and shit. And Igor, somebody said Igor, it's Igor. Hopefully Igor is like a stone wall. But I know the Tampa's gonna disrupt him and get in his face and shit. Hopefully and he doesn't let really soft goals on the fucking blue line again. And guys like the fucking Breadman and Fox and Kopp and Frankie Vetrano and other guys like that need to step up. I think because Strom didn't play Game 5, that's probably why they lost. And then another guy got hurt. I don't know if he's playing in Game 6. I think Strom is going to play. Lingman's all banged up. He looks like a freaking, I don't know what. I mean, he has so many bruises. Looks like a domestic violence dispute. I mean, he has welts and on top of welts on top of bruises. The guy's just like a walking X-ray. Jeez. But we'll see what happens tomorrow night in Tampa, 8 p.m. start on ESPN. Game 6 of the NHL Eastern Conference Finals, and we'll see what happens with that. I will be at the Garden with Rosa, having a good old time, and you're not. But it is what it is. The NBA Finals were tonight. Game 4 of that series. Celtics were up 2-1, and they got destroyed tonight by the Warriors. Warriors came back after that really bad performance in Game 3 the other night. On Wednesday, I think it was on Wednesday night when they lost by 16. They won by 10 tonight. So that series is knotted at 2. But for some odd reason, Game 5 is on Thursday night, June the 16th. Why is we going almost a week until Game 5? Makes no sense. Usually I thought Game 5 would be on Sunday. Or at least by Monday. But now it's all the way, almost 6 days later. Why? Makes no sense. I guess there's some events coming up in Boston, because that's what game. Why is Game 5 in Boston? This is supposed to be 2-2-1-1-1. But I'm looking at the schedule and it's in Boston. Or they're going back to the 2-3-2 format? I don't know. 2 games in California, 3 games in Boston, and the next 2 games are in San Fran. We'll see. But whoever wins Game 5 on Thursday night probably wins the series. And if the Warriors come out the way they played in Game 2 and tonight, gonna be a long next 2 games for the Celtics. They don't play like they did in Game 3. And freaking Steph Curry, 45 points tonight. When Steph is on his game, when he's just hitting 3-pointers out of nowhere and not even looking, you're gonna have a bad night. And a classy fucking Boston Celtics fan. Fuck you, Draymond. Real classy. Oh, like that idiot fucking Ranger fan who knocked the Lightning fan out. That shows no fucking class. That's really classy. I'm saying this as a Ranger fan. That is fucked up. Take the fucking loss and move on. But I don't know if that Lightning fan was egging that guy on, and then the guy had just had too much, boom, knocked him out. Could have fucking killed the guy. But yeah, that guy got caught. He's banned from MSG. Good. Why don't you just trade in your colors and go be an Icelander fan? It's even worse. Going to that fucking mausoleum in Long Island. Well, they never win. Yeah, so why don't you move to Long Island, become an Icelander fan, and go have some fish sticks while you're at it too. I think you would get that joke if you've been an Icelander fan for so many years. That horrible fucking Gordon's fisherman jersey back in a few years ago. Who thought of that idea? Just the Gordon's fisherman. Not that I actually tried the Gordon's fisherman fish sticks. Not that bad. But I don't eat fish sticks that much anymore. I eat mozzarella sticks. Because I'm Italian, goddammit. I get it from my cousin, Tony D'Angelo. Hey, get in here, paisan. Hey, how you doing, brother? Yeah. I got some mozzarella sticks that were very tasty from your restaurant. From your cousin's restaurant. You got them for me for $2. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. But anyway. We'll move on from there. And that's it. Alright. There's still some time left if you want to chime in the chat room if Nick's still around or if Prince is around or anybody else in the Prophecy is around. Come on in. The water's fine. Alright, let's get quickly to this review because it's almost 2:30 in the morning. I'm tired. See, Rosa wears me out sometimes. Actually, not the wrestling per se, but just the entire day. Well, wore me out. But I had a good time at Outlaws. That's what matters. Alright, okay. Alright. So, as of right now, let's switch gears to your Smackdown and AEW Rampage review for June the 10th, 2022. Or if you're watching from somewhere else, it's now June the 11th, 2022. Alright, so as always, we start off with the better show, which is Rampage. So Rampage was actually pretty damn good tonight. And as always, it came from the arena in Independence, Missouri. And our commentary team of the man behind the mask, Excalibur, Taz, brother, Red Hook brother, and Absolute Ricky fucking Starks. There you go. Alright, so we begin with the pyro going off, and then we get to our first match of the night. And I'm just going to paraphrase through some of this. I don't want to get to all of it. So we start off with our first match. Eddie Kingston taking on Jake Hager. Weed! The people. No members of Eddie's group or the Blackpool Combat Club at ringside, and Jericho's group. The other members of the Jericho Appreciation Society were not there. I guess they were banned from ringside. And it was an okay match. Went back and forth. Eddie was in control, and then Jake Hager was in control for like most of the match. And then Eddie comes back with a poke in the eyes, nice little Rowdy Piper poke in the eyes, and then a DDT. And then they get back up. Eddie goes in the corner and starts chopping the living shit out of freaking Hager with the chops of Doom, or as I call him, the E-Piston Honda from Street Fighter chops. So at that, Hager hits the Hager bomb for a near fall. Then he puts Eddie in the ankle lock, puts a lot of torque on it, but Eddie digs in deep, reaches the bottom rope to force a break, And Hager tries to stay on top of Eddie. Then they go punch after punch to the head and neck of Eddie. Eddie counters that with a power bomb. Then he follows up with not one, but two spinning back fists. 1, 2, 3. He gets the win. And he gets a little bit of revenge from Wednesday night when he got eliminated by Jake Hager in that Casino Battle Royale match. Pretty good match. 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's that. And we'll see what happens next. Might have a date with Jericho after Jericho gets done with Ortiz on Wednesday in a hair versus hair match at Road Rager 2. We'll see what happens with that. We'll move on. Alright, now we go to the back. We have the legendary Tony Baloney, Schiavone. He's backstage with the good doctor, Dr. Britt Baker. Say it with me, Nick. DMD, baby. And as always, she has her best friends, Rebel. Don't call her Reba, but Rebel looking fucking hot. Oh. And another hot piece of ash, Jamie Hayter. Britt takes issue with Toni Storm touching her Owen Hart Championship belt on Wednesday's Dynamite. I don't remember that, but okay. She also feels that the AEW Women's Championship is calling her to come back and win it for the second time. And that's basically it. She says, Tony, if I see you again, I'm gonna kick your ass or something like that. She says, you don't want none of me, you don't want another Jamie Hayter, blah blah blah. So basically, it looks like Britt wants another shot at the title, maybe with Thunder Rosa, but we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. And sincerely yours, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby. That's it. Alright, after that, we get a recap of Ortiz and Jericho's feud. And then we get reminded again of their hair versus hair match next week at Road Rager 2 from St. Louis, Missouri. That. Alright, after that, we go to match number 2, a really jobber match, which lasted almost 90 seconds, 85 seconds to be exact. We had Black Machismo, ooh yeah, Jay Lethal, and the big man himself, the 7'4", Great Khali 3.0, Satnam Singh, with Mr. Sanjay Dutt at ringside. They take on two Hammonagers named Dave Vega, no relation to Selena Vega, and Matt Fidget, or Fidget. Forget. Anyway, these two Hammonagers basically got the shit beat out of them, and Satnam Singh then beats the fucking shit out of him. Like, I think he gave a really weird choke slam, which sets up Jay Lethal to come off the ropes, hit the double lethal injection. Somebody learned that from me. You should. I mean, come on. But anyway, so 1, 2, 3, they get the win. Match gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, Satnam Singh picks up one of the Hammonagers and fucks him up too, for good measure. And that's that. So we'll see what happens with them as we move on. Their little feud with Samoa Joe and the Ring of Honor TV title. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, match number 3, we had the, well, so-called, used to be called, the resident alien herself, Chris Statlander, taking on Red Velvet from Your Mama's Kitchen. She comes out with Kiera Hogan and the TBS champion Jade Velvet. Woohoo, botch. Jade Cargill. This is late, I'm sorry. I'm not even drunk. But yeah, Kiera Hogan and Jade Cargill come out with Stokely Hathaway. So, they come out, and as always, our good friend Aubrey Edwards, the referee. Match was okay, pretty damn good. Kind of went back and forth, and then Kiera Hogan gets involved, but she gets her fucking butt kicked. She's gonna be in Brooklyn tomorrow, by the way, for WOW Extreme Heat, as she takes on Santana Garrett. Not Mrs. Garrett, but Santana Garrett. So we get that. And we move on. There are a lot of near falls here and there. Red Velvet hit just dessert. That big spinning kick. Statlander kicks out of that. She tries going for a corkscrew kick. Seth Leonard counters with a big right hand. Red Velvet comes back with a kick to the knee. Seth Leonard counters with a pump handle, which turns into a Friday Night Fever, whatever that is. And 1, 2, 3, she gets the win. And that's pretty much it. I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. After the match, Kiera Hogan jumps Chris Statlander from behind, and then Jade Cargill comes in. It's a 3-on-1, and then Anna Jay, the man that's getting a lot of dirt from Jungle Man Jack Perry. She comes in. She's from the Dark Order. Tries to get to save, but the numbers are too much. And then the fallen goddess herself, Athena, comes out and, tries to get in the ring, but officials and Aubrey Edwards have to stop her. And then Jay's like, hey, look at you. It is what it is, and that's pretty much it. That's that. So we'll see what happens with that as we move on. Alright, then we get a backstage interview with Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky and Dan Dipshit Lambert. Lexi's there to interview them. Ethan Page will be facing Mito Smash Lona Pussy. Yeah! CJ Perry Pussy. What is pussy? He'll be facing Miro on Wednesday night in the All-Atlantic Championship Tournament. Page says, I'm not impressed with Miro. Talk about his god and wants to go home to his god or something like that. I don't know. But he's confident he's going to be the one advancing on Wednesday night. Yeah, right. No, Miro's probably going to win that whole tournament, I think. But it is what it is. Let's see what happens with that. All right, then we get Bismarck Henry and our pre-match promos before the main event. We get that. And then after that, it's time for the main event. Because we heard enough talk. I messed it up. Alright, so the main event, we had FTR, Forever the Revival, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler teaming up with Trent Beretta, Lauren's favorite person in the whole wide world. Trent? He takes on 3 members of United Empire. Aussie opens Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher, teaming up with the leader of United Empire himself, Mr. Ocean Spray himself, Will Ospreay, the Red Pro Heavyweight Champion of the world. So that match was pretty damn good. Lots of flippy-dippity doos. There was a moment in the match where Trent rolled his ankle and really bad, and he was limping throughout the match. But we get near the end of the match. Fletcher comes in with a thrust kick on Cash. Aussie opened in with a Gilmore cutter on Cash. Sets up Ospreay with a 450 splash. It was like boom, 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 like move after move after move. I thought Trent was done. Not Trent. Who was it on Cash? Trent breaks it up with basically on one leg. Dax gets in and gets super kicked by Will Ospreay. He follows it up with the Ospreay cutter on Wheeler. Cover is made, but get a kick out. Fletcher is now the legal man. He gets a Hurricane Rana by Trent, but Fletcher gets taken down by a lariat from Trent as well. Ospreay then comes in, wipes out FTR on the outside with a diving crossbody, or pescado, whatever you want to call it. But while that was going on, inside the ring, Fletcher tries for a move, but Trent counters into Storm Zero, 1, 2, 3. So Trent and FTR get the win. Pretty damn good match. I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. 13 minutes to be exact on the dot. And that's it. Afterwards, FTR and Trent celebrate. That's pretty much it for the show. So pretty damn good Rampage. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. And there we go. We move on from there. Alright, let's quickly go to Smackdown, which was okay. I think it was a good show. So, Smackdown emanated from the Raising Cane's River Center Arena in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, outside the outskirts of New Orleans. Raising Cane's River Center. Raising Cane's is a chicken place in LA, I think, or in Nevada. Why can't there be one here in New York? I don't know if there is one, but The only chicken place we have here in New York is fucking Chick-fil-A. The only thing about Chick-fil-A that's good, that I like is good, is their French fries. Their waffle fries I like. Like good pussy. But I digress. Alright, so we're from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So we had Michael Cole and Pat the Legend McAfee on commentary. Alright, so we had not one, but 2 qualifying matches for Money in the Bank. Why didn't they do it on Raw? I don't know. But anyway. Alright, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee hype up the show and says that tonight's show is a historic show. Okay. I don't know how historic it could be. Maybe it's an episode like 19,000 or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, we start the show off with the Money in the Bank qualifying match on the men's side. We had Sheamus Fella with Rich Holland and Butch at ringside. He takes on Drew McIntyre. Another one of these matches where Drew and Sheamus beat the fuck out of each other. Butch gets involved in the match, which leads to something, Sheamus hitting something like white noise on the apron. Looked like an air raid crash on the apron. As we go to break, we come back. Sheamus has an Alabama Slam, or the Irish version of the Alabama Slam. The Irish Slam, I guess you can call it, for a near fall. McIntyre fights back with a neck breaker, then a nip up, then a spine buster for a near fall. Sheamus elbows his way out of a fireman's carry. He hits his own future shock DDT for a near fall. Nice. Goes up top, only get pulled down with a super white noise for a near fall. Then Drew loads up the Claymore, but Sheamus knees him down for a near fall. Then he goes for the boog kick, gets countered to a powerbomb for a near fall, as Butch comes in for a distraction. Then he goes for another pro kick. Drew cuts him off. Sheamus hits a clothesline, put Drew on the floor. Then he starts fighting into the timekeeper's area. Then they hit each other with chairs at the same time. And then the referee says, oh, no, that's it. I'm like, what? Double disqualification, 12.5 minutes. Match was pretty good until that. So I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars, so nobody qualifies. Which sucks. So that's it. So we get, like I said, 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. Then after the break, we got a humongous brawl going on. Butch gets involved. He gets involved, but where he doesn't do anything. It then goes out in the crowd, and then everybody is separated. That's pretty much it. So get that. Alright, now we get a recap of what Seth Rollins did in the ring with Cody on Monday, giving him showing some respect, and then whispering in his ear, whatever he says, like, I'll see you after surgery. And then attacking him with the sledgehammer and beating the fucking shit out of him. And somehow Cody walked out of the arena under his own power. And then, I think a day or two ago, he had successful surgery on that torn pec muscle. And now he's on the road to recovery. We probably won't see him for like 4 to 6 months. So, get better there, Cody. WWE needs you. So the ratings are going in the toilet. What is? Alright, then we get a interview with classy, well, not even classy anymore, Lacey Evans, who faces Xia Li in a Money in the Bank qualifying match for the women. She says, I might not be better than Xia, but she's certainly not better than me. Okay, what, are you trying to be the female MJF now? Okay. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get to the match. Match lasted 2.5 goddamn minutes. Really nothing much of note, anything. We got a slingshot Bronco Buster in the corner by Lacey. That was kind of nice. Get back up. And out of nowhere, Lacey hits the woman's right, knocking Xylee completely out. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, good night. So Lacey Evans is the first woman to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I'd like to see her win it, but depends on what else is in it. If Lexi's in it, then I'd probably go with Lexi Bliss to win it. But we'll see what happens on Monday Night Raw this Monday night. Who else qualifies? Because we're only a few weeks away. We're 3 weeks away from July 4th weekend. Wow, time flies when you have fun. So I got that. So I gave that match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go into the Theraty's office. Adam Pearce is there, and Drew McIntyre comes in, and he is pissed. And threatens violence over not being in the Money in the Bank ladder match. But you know he's going to be in it anyway, and possibly won't win it, and then try to cash in on Roman and lose at Clash of the Castle. But we'll see. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get a video on the Viking Raiders. Why, I don't know. Weren't they just in NXT? They got beat by the Creed brothers. Okay. Alright. So after that, Sheamus and Butch go into Adam Pearce's office and threaten him. Sucks to be you there, Adam Pearce. That's that. Alright, after that we go to the Hot Rod. Ronda Rousey, who says that she's ready to prove that her armbar is better than Uncle Brett's sharpshooter. And then Shotzi Blackheart comes in and says that, Ronda, you got a bad attitude. But not a bad reputation. Then she challenges to a match. Ronda's like, okay. Get to beat you in 5 minutes. So we get that. So I gave that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. We get to the match. Match lasted 7 minutes. But it kind of went back and forth. Shotzi got in some moves here and there. But in the end, we get some strikes between the ladies. With Shotzi not like hitting Ronda. Ronda wakes up. And then Ronda with a slap to the face. Well, actually, Shotzi with a slap to the face. Nope, you can't do that to Ronda. Ronda then hits a suplex into a armbar. And Shotzi taps out like a drunk girl that she is. And that's it. Match was so I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then afterwards, Natalya comes out, attacks Ronda from behind, and then locks her in the sharpshooter. And that's pretty much it for that. I don't know when this match for the SmackDown Women's Championship will be. If it's not going to be at Money in the Bank. I don't even know if Ronda's going to be fighting at Money in the Bank. But it is what it is, and that's it. Alright, then we go to Matt Riddle. He's ready for Sami Zayn tonight. It's going to be the main event. Why not? And he says, I'm ready because if I win, I get to face Roman next week. And that's pretty much it. So, if Riddle wins, he faces Roman next week. If he loses, he is off Smackdown, per Paul Heyman. So there you go. And I think you know what's going to happen next week. Roman's going to smash, stack, and pin Riddle. Bye-bye, so long, farewell to you. Get out of here. And then his next match will be at SummerSlam against the returning Randy Orton. His voice. And you know what's going to happen there. Randy's going to get smashed, stacked, pinned. Good night to you, Randy. And then, he's going to be on... He's going to be 2 years with the Universal title. And then combine that with the WWE title, which is held since WrestleMania. So that's been, April, May? Been a little over 2 months. Well, actually, by the time SummerSlam comes, it'll be 3 months. Going to Clash of the Castle is almost 5 months. Which is, about 150 some odd days. You can't count that by 2 years. He's held a belt for gonna hold a belt for at least over 800 combined days. Jeez. He's a tribal chief, we must acknowledge him. So we get that. So we'll see what happens later on and then next week. Alright, I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. After that, we go to an Intercontinental title match. We had Ricochet, the man that puts his thumb up his ass, takes on Walter, not Gunther, it's Walter, who comes out with Marcel Barthel, not Ludwig Kaiser, the illegitimate son of Von Kaiser from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. But anyway, I told you this last week. Walter was going to beat the fucking shit out of him. And Ricochet did a few things here and there, but in the end, Walter gets the win after Ricochet kind of stunned Walter a little bit. Goes to the 630 and missed. And then, I think Walter with a drop kick in the corner. Then he hits the powerbomb of doom. 1, 2, 3. We have a new Intercontinental Champion, and that man is Walter. Let's call that. We call that, didn't we? I think we did. So Walter is the new Intercontinental Champion. And Ricochet, nice knowing you. Go back to catering and stay there for about a week or two, because your next stop is the unemployment line, or just another stay in Titus Catering, so you can hang out with Dana Brooke and have those cookies and that mean old steak that Titus makes with those mashed potatoes. It is what it is. So I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the back where we see My Name is Paul Heyman telling Sami Zayn to go win the main event, and you might be in the bloodline. You think he's going to win? No. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get a video on a good friend, the man is coming back in, as of this video, 16 days on Monday Night Raw from Laredo, Texas. That man is Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, Respect. Clown's best friend, John Cena. So Cena went to the Netherlands to meet a fan with Down syndrome, whose family had to flee the Ukraine because of the war. I think that's pretty damn cool. Thank you for your service, soldier. So at least Cena does something right for the kids. I love the kids, children. You gotta do it for the Ukraine people, children. I come back, children. Gotta make my Make-A-Wish cake. Children, gotta make quiz. I'm John Cena. Love the kids. Okay. That's pretty much it. So I get that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to a classic Smackdown moment. Probably one of the best Smackdown moments, not of all time, well, of Smackdown history. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin and Booker T, sucker. The fight in the grocery store. That was fucking epic. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie at Samore. Price check on Jackass. What? I'm gonna get you, sucker. That's funny. That's probably one of the best segments I've seen on SmackDown. Besides the Rock shit, but it is what it is. So that was good. That was great to see again. Alright, after that, we get a video on the Happy Corbin Mad Crap Moss feud. And next week, I hope this is the last match that they have in this feud. Next week, they're going to have a last laugh match. Whatever that is. I don't know if it's a last man standing match, or it's just a last laugh match. Like the winner gets the last laugh. I don't know. That's a stupid stipulation. I mean, we had the no holds barred match at Hell in a Cell, which was eh. Now having a last laugh match. Like the Joker comes out and someone's like, woo! I'm gonna show you magic trick. I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Ta-da! That's what it is. I personally don't care about that match next week. Don't care. But something I do care about is this guy, Max G. Or Eli Drake. And that's not an insult. That's a fact of life. So, Max G. says that his newest client, who was supposed to be revealed tonight, well, not happening tonight. It's going to happen next week. So I guess they're going to keep Mace off TV for another week, huh? Because I think it's going to be Mace, which is not even a great reveal. Unless they change it up and it's somebody we don't even know. I just hope it's not Dion Madden or Mace, we don't know him from Retribution. Let it be somebody else, please. Just don't make Eli, just come out and be a manager of a fucking jobber like Mace. Ugh. It is what it is. So I gave that, what did I give that? 2 out of 5 stars. That is what it is. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening. Riddle versus Sami Zayn. If Riddle wins, he gets Roman Reigns next week for the unified title. But if Sami wins, Riddle is off Smackdown, I guess for good. Unless he gets drafted. I don't even know when the draft is. I think it's on September or October. I don't care about the draft. It is what it is. We got, my name is Paul Heyman on ringside, and he knows that the bell rings 18 minutes after Sami's entrance. That was a long entrance then. Anyway, kind of went back and forth. Some flippity-dippity-doos. Riddle goes to the RKO, gets blocked, but Riddle catches Sami with a jumping knee strike for a near fall. Sami then kicks him down, but he spends too much time mocking Randy Orton, trying to do the pose and everything. Then a jumping knee by Riddle takes Sami down again. Riddle then kicks him to the floor. Then he hits the springboard floating bro. Then he brings him in and hits the Demon DDT. But Sami comes back with a Blue Thunder Bomb, which never gets a pinfall victory. Gets near fall out of that. But Riddle comes back with a goes with a Bro Jericho, I should say. It gets counted into a inside cradle, circa 1905 for a near fall. And then Sami tries to go for the hell of a kick, but he wastes too much time. And as he runs, Riddle hits the Gilmore Kata, bang! 1, 2, 3. Matt Riddle gets the win, and next week he gets a unified title shot with our tribal chief. That's Roman Reigns. So we'll see what happens with that. So I give the match 3 out of 5 stars, not 2.25, 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it for that. After the match, the Usos come out and they jump Riddle, but Riddle comes back with a kendo stick and cleans house to end the show. So we'll see what happens next week on SmackDown. Riddle gets a unified title shot for his first major title shot in a while. I guess Roman, and like I said, Roman's gonna stack, smash, and pin the original bro, and then move on, and then we probably won't see Roman probably until sometime in July, right before SummerSlam starts, to start his program with Randy. And he's gonna smash, stack, pin Randy, go to Clash of the Castle, and probably lose to Drew. I hope not. I want Roman to hold the belt all the way past WrestleMania 39. Unless they don't do Rock versus Roman, and they do Roman versus Cody, because Cody's probably going to win the Royal Rumble. Or what I would do is have Seth Rollins win Money in the Bank, hold it, and kind of tease at SummerSlam, tease at Clash of the Castle, tease at whatever the October pay-per-view may be, maybe for the Saudi Arabia show for Crown Jewel. I think he's going to tease all the way to the end of the year. And then probably either at the Elimination Chamber, probably get Cody versus Seth. I doubt they'll be in the Elimination Chamber. But what I would do is put them in a fourth and final match, and the winner gets the Money in the Bank contract. So, but I don't know, maybe that might not work, because if Cody wins, supposedly you get a title shot at WrestleMania, you get a main event title shot. So it might be a triple threat match. Or what they could do is Cody versus Roman, and then Cody wins the belt, but then Seth Rollins comes out at the end, beats the fucking shit out of Cody, and then he wins the unified title like he won at WrestleMania 31. And there you go. Seth Rollins will be your unified champion after WrestleMania 39. But we'll see what WWE has planned between now and then. If they do that, well, they get used some of my idea, or they go with Roman versus Rock for the unified title at WrestleMania 39. And from what the odds are saying, and from what dirt sheets have been saying, Rock is going to lose at WrestleMania 39, and Roman's going to continue this long as fuck reign. I don't think anybody's going to beat him. If it's not going to be Cody. If it's not Cody, I doubt it's going to be Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. But you never know. You never know, because Roman right now is taking a summer vacation. He's not going to do that many house shows, but he's still going to be on TV here and there. So, at least they're not going to miss him. But after next week, I don't know when his next match will probably be at SummerSlam, which is like a month, actually a little over a month away after that. So, and then after that is Clash of the Castle in September. So, we'll see what happens with that when we move on. All right, so SmackDown wasn't that bad. I give it 6.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, Rampage gets 7 out of 10, a solid 7. And Outlaw Wrestling tonight in Brooklyn, a big, solid 8 out of 10. And that's all I got to say about that. So that's all I got to say for that for now. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check out my Prophecy Live video, where it was me, Nick, and our newest member, the Enforcer, the Cowboy Man. I don't know his actual name. I think his name is his name is Lou, I think. So Lou, the Cowboy Man, is now the Enforcer of the Prophecy. You can call him Arn Anderson, if you will. And Prince Nana is now in the Prophecy / the Embassy. So the Prophecy and the Embassy kind of combined a little bit. Still the Prophecy, but it is what it is. So I got that. Check out my community post down below. On my main page. Check it out. That's pretty much it. Check out the video on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel. Give it a like. Give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Because that's how real the Prophecy is, motherfuckers. It's real. And you can't prove it isn't. So, bye-bye. So long. Farewell. End your channels and end yourselves too. Because I proved you wrong again with receipts. But it is what it is. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So, good time tonight. Glad that everybody who came to that, really showed up for the Prophecy. Great to see Nick, as always. I won't see him until August at WW. I'll definitely see Lou at the Cowboy Man at WW. So, we will go live. The Prophecy will be live again in August for WW. So, if you're going to that show, come and say hi. We'll sign some autographs. Take pictures. We'll do some videos. We'll just have fun. Rosa might actually go to that show, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. She might have plans around that time, but we'll see. Hopefully not, but you never know between now and then. And that's pretty much it. Alright, I'm getting out of here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm going to bed. I'm going to edit this video up and go to bed. And then, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I got to do a couple errands in the morning. And then, going to be in the city watching the Rangers. Game 6. And then watch the Met. I have the Met game on my phone. Doing intermissions, of course. Because they don't start, I think, until 9 or 9:40 or something like that. I forgot what time they play. But, yeah, I'll have the Met game on during, maybe the second or third period. And then, after the game, when we go home, probably watch some of the game on my phone, on the SNY app, or whatever channel's on tomorrow. I'll watch some of the game. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna go. I doubt I may go live tomorrow, may not. But if I do go live tomorrow, it's gonna be really quick. Just another Rangers pregame stream on episode 20. Oh, it's 19 or 20 of the. I think it's 19 of the Shadow Slayer series. So check it out. Don't know. Like I said, I don't know if we are going live. We might not, but we'll see. If we do, like I said, if we do, it's gonna be really short. Just talk about the Rangers, maybe a couple of news stories here and there, and then I'm basically out the door. And that's pretty much it. And then Sunday is gonna be a washout. It's gonna rain and thunder here like Satan and everything. But I probably will be going live Sunday. Definitely Sunday I will go live. Probably sometime in the afternoon or early evening. Just to talk about things. If the Rangers lose tomorrow night, I will probably do a stream Sunday, just talk about their season. And if not, then I'll probably give a preview of Game 7. I will not go live doing for pregame of Game 7, because I'll be too busy. And no, I'm not. If they go to Game 7, I am not going to like a bar or I might go to my friend's house and watch the game, but we'll see how my day goes on Monday, because I gotta work. And I gotta go after that. I gotta come home, have some dinner, and then I gotta go out at 7 or 7:30. And my friend's house is like 15-20 minutes away. So if the Rangers win tomorrow night, which I hope they do, then Game 7 on Monday. And like I said, I will not go do a pregame for Game 7. I may go live with my Raw review Monday, but depends on how tired I am. Because I'll be tired. If there is a Game 7, I'm going to go completely berserk. And if the Rangers win, and they go to the Stanley Cup, I will do a celebration stream on late Monday night. Not a big thing, but probably just be a really quick Rangers celebratory stream. But I'll probably do my Raw review on probably Tuesday afternoon, maybe, depending on what I might do. I might actually go see a movie Tuesday evening with the missus. We haven't seen a movie in a long time. So besides the movies I watch on HBO Max, so Top Gun already. I really don't want to see Jurassic Park Dominion, because I heard it sucked. So I don't know what's even gonna be playing this week. What's playing? I gotta check it out. I might see Top Gun again. Why not? 2 for 2. So I'll go watch it, have fun with the missus, and then come home, watch NXT. Before that, I'll do my Raw review, and then I'll go out to the movies that night, and then when I come home, depending on what time I come home, watch NXT. Then maybe, if I'm not tired, do another video for my NXT review on my Peter fucking Gilmore channel. But we'll see what happens with that. We'll see. I'll give you updates too during the week, and on Twitter, and maybe I'll put up a community post saying, we're gonna go live with our Raw review now, or whatever it is. But we'll see what happens. So stay with me throughout the weekend and into next week. We're already at the freaking midpoint of the year. It's almost the middle of June, which is the midpoint of 2022. So we're already halfway through this year, and we got 6 more goddamn months to go, and pretty soon it'll be my birthday. 3 weeks till 3 weeks from Monday is July 4th. We got July 4th weekend. Also 3 weeks from today, Rose's birthday's coming up at the end of July. So that's gonna be awesome. We'll see what happens with that. Probably in another week or two, I'll be on vacation. Definitely. Hopefully. Well, I'll see. We're still looking for deals, and I still can't find them. It's a lot of money to go down there now, especially on a round trip on JetBlue or Delta. So it's a pain in the ass, and I really don't want to go away July 4th weekend. I mean, I do, but not to where I want to go, like Florida or California or Texas or anything like that. And I don't want to do it July 4th weekend. If I do go away July 4th weekend, I'll probably be down to the Jersey Shore. Oh yeah, Jersey Shore, Paulie D. Oh yeah, buddy, Cats are here. Yeah, the guy that was from the Jersey Shore. Not the show. I mean, he was billed from Belmore, New Jersey, which is around the Jersey Shore. And we're just giving it to the guy. And I was like, hey, Paulie D! Yeah, buddy. Dabs are here. His name was Jay Raz, and he came out with Orion Dove, who everybody used to hate when he used to wrestle for FSW and FBW. Because he stunk in the ring. He looked green as fucking Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog. You know? Garbage, that guy. That guy is horrible. Now he's a manager / wrestler still. And he sucks at a manager too. Sucks for you, dude. And he's a lawyer. And his day job is a lawyer. Go figure. But I digress. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks to Nick and Lauren for coming in. And anybody else who watched, probably all you mindless zombie trolls that have no fucking lives. No, I hope you liked it. Right, because I know you did. Because I know you were jacking off to me for the last almost 2 hours. It was this morning time in that shithole country known as England. But big ups to Kevin Daddy, by the way. Good man. Anybody else from the UK? Well, fuck you. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, top of the morning to you in England, but you can go fuck yourselves. And that's it. So, here in the good old United States, if you're on the East Coast, time to go to bed. If you're on the West Coast, probably thinking about going to bed. And I'm pretty much it. So, that's all I gotta say about it. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you to Nick and Lauren for coming in. And anybody else who watched, thank you for the free views, assholes. And that's it. So I'm Peter Gilmore. I bid you adieu. And that's it. Rock on and rock hard with your coat. And just remember, the prophecy is real as can get. And if you don't believe me, too bad for you. Because if you're not down with that, by now, you're not down with that. Well, too bad, because we're the prophecy, we're the realest thing going today. So, from Nick, Prince, Lauren, Lou, the Cowboy Man, Prince Nana, Molina, Tom Latimer, and everybody else has just joined the prophecy, and everybody else in the prophecy, which is growing by the day. We're gonna be the most powerful force on YouTube. Pretty damn soon, I guarantee that. And all you fucking trolls will be a distant memory. But you still watch and jerk off to us, even when we have more views and subs than you. Which we already do anyway. We have more real views than you, more subs than you. But we're not all about the subs and views. We're all about entertainment. God damn it. Because you're not entertaining, your videos are garbage. That's it. So, like I said, if you're not down with that, me and the entire prophecy, the growing by the minute prophecy, everybody I mentioned, you're not down with that, not down with them, and not down with me, well, all I gotta say to you is this. We got 3 words for you. Sorry, I buffered there. Sorry. Damn it! Damn it, that sucks when it buffers right near the end of the video. So anyway, I'll do it again, even though I buffered, so I'll do it again. Take 2. If you're not down with that, motherfuckers, well, too bad. And we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's it. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Have a great weekend. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow, if not Sunday. So, have a great weekend. Everybody, all my good friends on YouTube and off YouTube, have a great weekend to all you trolls. I hope you have a rotten weekend. And go fuck yourselves. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you until next time. fuck you, man. Peace.